Right, we're live. We're live.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Spaz Attack podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Riley.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Ewan.
A bit delayed, but
Very delayed
there we go.
again.
Yeah, I know.
We are back for some topic at a conference, and it's just ridiculous. And he thought it's a good idea to, I know, I'll just do a Hitler salute in front of all those people. It's disgusting.
Exactly.
I know.
I honestly.
I think because
Go ahead.
because he's all rich and powerful, and he's president. I think he thinks that I know I can just do this disgusting thing in front of all these people.
Yeah. I honestly, I think it's just because he's rich, isn't he?
Yeah,
So
by
he
saying,
thinks,
stuff like people have tried justifying it by saying it's just the Roman salute, and also because he essentially is autistic. But it's like, well, I'm pretty sure that even autistic people know that you shouldn't do a Hitler salute, right?
Yeah.
It's just outrageous.
It's
I mean, he started off with even during the
Roman salute either.
Even during the voting and the election, he was paying people to vote for Donald Trump. I'm pretty sure that's illegal on its own.
Yeah, because he's
let alone for Donald Trump.
He's forging a vote, isn't he? Because he's trying to get everyone onto the votes. That actually
people to do that. That's
he's paying people to do. Disgusting. He's paying people to vote for something that should be their own choice, really. Out then, right? We've
the absolute
exactly. In Britain, we went, specifically England, we've gone through like 3 prime ministers in just 1 year.
Yeah.
Like exactly. That's not good. That's just not a good thing. Like, for example, Boris Johnson, right? During COVID-19, he said, "Don't have any parties because it could spread COVID."
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he does. So then he has to step down. So then Liz Truss becomes the prime minister. I can't exactly remember the exact reason. I think it's something to do with the economy. And she said that she wasn't a quitter, but then, you know what she does? Like a week later,
she quits.
She steps down.
Yep.
And then we have Rishi Sunak. And I think he also did something to do with the economy.
Personal
opinion. So then now we have Keir Starmer.
Personal opinion.
Doing the same thing again.
Personal opinion. I hate Keir Starmer. He's come in, and he has literally. He said, "Oh, I'm going to make the economy great again. Oh, I'm going to do all this. I'm going to do all that." Yeah. He's done the whole time high for letting illegal immigrants in. Yeah, that's the first thing. And second off, he's not only done that, but he's also crashed the economy again for the second time.
Yeah, I think the fact that these prime ministers are just rubbish now. Like, even with, oh my god, Liz Truss was the last prime minister to ever meet the Queen, and she just completely blew it. She was rubbish.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a really weird thing to think about. You know, like the Queen, like before she died, probably thought that Liz Truss would like be prime minister for like 4 years or something, and then a few weeks later she stepped down. That's just a weird thing to think about.
Yeah, it was like I think right.
Imagine
I've heard a lot of these conspiracies here. Yeah, that Liz Truss was the one that killed the Queen. What do we think on that one, guys?
I think that's a bit absurd, if I'm being honest.
She poisoned her cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because they would have been able to tell that she died of poison.
Yeah.
Because when they didn't, pretty sure they did an autopsy. I mean, it's the Queen. She's like probably the most famous person in the world.
Yeah.
Longest reigning monarch. Like, that's crazy though. Like, like
Speaking of
1952.
shit in America, should we move on to the
California
wildfires?
wildfires. Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
very
Okay.
hard topic, really.
Completely devastating. Probably the thousands of people that live in Pasadena, everywhere, Hollywood.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this. And I think it's still going as well. It's just completely devastating that so many people have lost their homes, and I'm sure many have died as well.
Yeah.
Luckily, the Hollywood sign hasn't been taken down.
No.
Burnt down. I don't think it can be burnt down. It's made of metal, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's made of steel. Alright. And you got anything to say?
Ewan, you've got anything?
well, in my opinion, it's really devastating. You know, I feel really sorry for the people there. You know, the people whose lives affected. Um, there are a few
Yeah.
people in my church that have slightly been affected. You know, in their neighbourhoods, they've been a little bit affected. So I want to like, you know, praying for all those people there. You know, they can get better and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with you and
I hope
over.
they can get back on their feet.
My heart goes out to all the people who've been putting all this through all this issues.
Sympathy to everyone.
Here's an image of what the Hollywood sign looks like as it's been put in the sort of in the fire, in the middle of the fire. But what should we move on to now,
I mean,
guys?
at least the Hollywood.
Yeah, the Hollywood sign has
Well, I
stayed.
mean, there was the TikTok ban has stayed up. Only lasted for about 12 hours, which
Oh,
was
don't get me started on
completely
the TikTok ban.
ridiculous and embarrassing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was weird.
only lasted
Especially how
12
like everyone was
hours.
like admitting. Everyone was
But
actually like scared as well. Like people admitting their secrets. Like just to come back after the day. Like,
Yeah.
oh hey guys, it's me again.
Embarrassment. People
exactly,
felt when they've just poured their hearts out in those goodbyes and they've told everyone their deepest secrets, and then they come back about 12 hours later. That must have been the most embarrassing thing ever.
yeah.
I imagine some people didn't even come back because of that. Oh my god. I completely started pissing myself when I found out.
There's also a video of this, but obviously I can't download the image,
This
so
company, oh, they,
there's an image
there's
of
companies as well, so
yeah. The
I
way
don't know
Duolingo
why,
have
but like
released.
the senator is such an
Anyone
arsehole,
else
I
got any
can't lie.
comments?
What
who
about
is it?
the TikTok? TikTok, right? So my side of the story is TikTok. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it should have been banned in the first place. And some of the questions that the senator was asking the CEO, which is absolutely stupid, like going on about how he's like a Chinese citizen. He's not. He's Singaporean, and he said that about 15 times. And does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Exactly.
Well, obviously it would, wouldn't it? Because it's an online app. Oh my days! People just
Yeah.
need to
I,
need.
I bet the guy. I bet the guy asking the questions doesn't even know what TikTok is. He just assumes it's.
Yeah, exactly. Right, what we moving on to now, guys?
Have you ever like applied for Chinese citizenship? No, I'm Singaporean. It's like common enough. And then
Yeah,
also in that same thing, you said like, do you view the Chinese president Xi Jinping as a dictator? And respectfully, the CEO said, I don't want to comment on any world leaders because I feel like as if it'd be inappropriate, disrespectful as we're in a government meeting.
yeah, exactly.
And then he said, oh, are you only saying that because you might get fired? Like, like that's not even like fake. Like that's actually part of the interview. Like that's just,
And I know yesterday
in my
we
opinion,
were talking
that's just
about.
straight up racism. Like,
Yeah, I know exactly. I know yesterday we were talking about like racism and that, and using like the race card, but that is like pure proper racism there.
yeah,
Yeah, just
and it's kind of funny how that guy who was asking the question is called Tom Cotton.
Some
Oh
people
my
are just
days.
disgusting.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
I cannot believe.
All humans, man. Like, who's to say one of us is better than the other? Like,
Yeah, for real.
Mm.
Are we moving on to Squid Games,
I
or are we
I think
staying?
next up
oh
is
yes,
Squid Games.
I
yep.
believe Ewan has
You
a,
can go on
Squid
Squid
Games
Game.
is probably one of the biggest.
and I believe Ewan has a lot of things to say about Squid Games. Actually,
Do you
Well,
watch
not
it?
too much, but I just want to talk about it. What do you guys think about it?
I've watched the first season, and like a few episodes of the second season. I actually find it really fun. It's actually a really good thing to watch or if you like a little bit like, it's essentially like a horror comedy is what I call it, because it's like there's
Yeah.
bits that are like obviously they're all like the deaths and that, they're like more the horror side, but then you have like the comedy parts where like there's people having a bit jokes, there's always a bit of banter going on in there. It's just it's made to be
Mm.
a funny sort of like death kind of um movie, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a movie. It's more of like a
Yeah, but
series. It's actually really good.
Can you imagine if
I think
Squid Game was real? Like
Yeah,
literally like 456 people every year was being kidnapped just to play some children's games. Like
Squid Game
there's so much
IRL would
stuff.
be
Like,
amazing. I'd play Squid
yeah,
Game
I
in
I
real
know.
think
life.
there was
I
series is
wouldn't
based
survive.
well that
I don't know how much. I don't know how
series.
long I'll survive.
Say something. Fun fact: the Squid Game series was actually based off real events. It wasn't them playing games for money, but it was more manual labor. They were all
Yeah,
kidnapped, manual labor, and I think the last one alive got to be released.
yeah,
It's based off of that, but including Korean child games to make it more exciting. Yeah, it's quite
yeah. That would make
interesting.
sense. That would make
It's
sense because
not
Okay,
I
so
learned it off
I'm gonna
TikTok.
ask this
Wait,
question:
completely.
how many of the Squid games do you think that you would survive? Like how many, until you die? Do you think?
honestly,
I don't
honestly,
know. I reckon I think I would definitely survive red light, green light. But the cookie one, I might. I mean, you just lick the cookie to make it softer, but it's still a bit
yeah.
hard.
To
Risky.
be honest, I don't want to sound arrogant or
I
anything.
think
I think I'll probably get through the whole thing. I'm just good. I'm just good at stuff like that. I'm good at
Yeah.
playing like games and winning.
there's there's like two main ones which would be the hardest. I'd say the glass bridge because it's just 50.
Yeah,
Whereas it doesn't matter how good you are unless you're that guy that's studying glass. It's just pure
yeah.
luck. But it's also the same with tug of war because it depends on what team you're on. If you're on a team with a bunch of skinny people versus a team with a bunch of fat or really strong people, then
You have
you're
no
done for.
chance. You don't stand a
Yeah.
chance at that
Down,
point, do you?
can't move. Yeah, you're pretty much just done for.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with fat people. Fat people, they just sit down, you can't move them.
Yeah.
Just lean backwards and you go flying.
Yeah.
I think we
So
should
Squid
move
Games is
on.
really
my
good.
opinion,
I think we should move on to like the
no,
best part. The best part of the podcast.
wait, sorry. Can we
All right, go ahead. Go
add
ahead.
on to have my opinion? But like, could I just say how many I think I would be able to do?
Yeah, go. Sorry, Ewan. I didn't hear you. I thought
Uh,
you'd
Yeah.
already gone.
no, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. So I think red light, green light. I think that's quite easy. You just stop. You know, yeah, just that with the cookie. That is just about shapes, and as I said, you just lick it to make it softer. You've got a triangle. I don't think you need to use a little needle. You can just like break off each side, and then you're done. Uh,
Yeah.
what else was there? There's the tug of war, yeah, that's just kind of luck if you've got strong people in team. But also, what they did in their show was just like, I think what they did was like fake, like they suddenly like lose all their strength, um, so that the other team would like fall over. So then they just like they'd fall over and then they'd just like pull quickly before they can get up on their feet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The marble game, I didn't really understand the marble game, and I'm really bad with like numbers, so
I
I
think
would
the
probably
marble
die at that
game,
point.
the marble
Uh,
game is more of like a
the glass,
sort of chance game because if you put yourself with like someone who's a bit of a dickhead, shall we say, yeah, it's sort of just going to be killed, aren't you? Because then they can just replace your marbles,
yeah,
like what was his name? I can't even, Sangwoo, I think it's Sangwoo did to Ali, and that's actually quite sad, that part. I can't lie, that was, but because Ali didn't really deserve that, but still, um, yeah, it's more of like that's more of a chance, like the glass bridge, because you never know what your partner's going to do to you.
Yeah. It also depends on the game you pick.
Yeah, exactly.
oh yeah.
Okay, I
And
think
with
we move on to the best bit now.
Yep, that
And
would
I
be
think
that'd be the talking shit about people in school, like we did yesterday.
yeah, of course we're not exact names because I don't want to offend anyone or get
No.
spoken to.
Yep.
not too bad. We're gonna offend them anyways, just not expose their name.
Yeah.
Jack. Anyone that's new to this, if you watched last episode, you'll see why.
Yeah.
Um. So, what should we start with?
Right. Ewan, did
Um.
you have anything go on today?
Should we start?
Not particularly. However, I spoke to McDonald, and 'cause I walked home with him today, and I don't know, it felt a bit hard because even though they kind of ridiculed McDonald yesterday, I don't know, like it's hard because I know what he's actually like, but it's just hard because I was on his good side that day, so I just like you know
Yeah.
Okay. I think we
Anything
should move on
happen?
to
Anything happen with McDonald's today, or is it
our
just
opinions.
was it just a little bit awkward? Because I think normally what happens with him is he's just a completely different person around like some people, and then he's just like all horrible to like other people. It just makes no sense sometimes.
I know.
One of
Riley,
our
do you have
friends has
one?
looked in the chat of us for him.
Uh, Riley, do you have anything to say?
Jack. Yeah, we could start with features and what our opinions are on them. Also, Jack, we've had Gerald has had a look at in chat.
Oh, Gerald's in chat. Oh yeah, right. It's gonna be fun. We've got to be quiet about Gerald then, because otherwise
Yeah, what he says because I can't see.
that's not gonna be that won't be good if Gerald comes. Yeah, I think you and I think I named something like that, but I know it's not. I know it's not that like exactly. I know it's something like that.
Yes. Hello, Gerald. How's your day been?
I don't think Gerald's in the chat anymore. I think Gerald's left, but can't be too sure.
Oh,
I
what
don't
a
get.
shame.
I don't see who's watching. I can only see how many people. Oh yeah, I watched the last episode and heard what you said, mate. Oh, guys,
Oh well.
we shouldn't have given away what his name is because now he knows what we've been saying about him. Oh no,
Oh, come on, he knows we're joking. Sorry, Gerald.
Gerald, we're sorry, mate.
I'm not.
Joking, don't worry.
It's all just a bit of banter. Anyhow, um, should we
Fantastic.
should we I've got a little bit of beef to get out over here. I was told today that
Shall we add
someone was
Gerald to the?
yeah we can yeah. So if someone adds him quickly, I will go ahead and talk about what has happened today. So
I'll
there
do
was a
that.
little bit of a bit of beef today, shall I say? That in sort of involved this girl called Dick and the other girl called Arsfat. As you can obviously hear, they're a bit dickheads. Can't lie. But still, yeah. So what happened was they came up to me and they were saying, "Oh yeah. Someone snitched on you about your phone. Yeah, you've got your phone with you, haven't you? Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, I have." And they were like, well, like, what are you gonna do about it? Because we're about to snitch on you." And I was like, "Well, go ahead, snitch on me. You've only got 10 minutes left of the school day, so like, I don't really see what's gonna happen." At the end of the day, I didn't really care. So still, she then came back to me and she was like, "Ugh, what have you been saying about me? What have you been saying about me? What have you been saying about that?" And I was like, "Excuse me, what the fuck? What have I done?"
Oh God.
Anyhow, and then it got worse and worse, yeah. And she was constantly coming up to me and going, "Oh, what did I say to me? What did you say to me? What did you say about me?" And yeah, and then a little friend called Dick, yeah, she's just a massive dickhead. That's why we've called her Dick in this, yeah. She just came up to me, yeah, and she was going, "Yeah, I'm not involved. I'm not involved. I'm not involved. Then why the fuck are
Okay.
you with her? Am I being cut
Everyone
off early?"
watching, I've invited Gerald.
I
Gerald has
Wait,
invited to the call, and he will be joining. Hello, Gerald.
Personally, I'd smash if I'm being honest. Like, I don't care what anyone says, I'd smash.
You're smashing Dick and arse, right?
Gerald.
No, not half that. Come on now, come on now. Don't, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, like she probably
I'm
hit
not.
you.
I'm not a. I am not a barbarian.
What, you smash Dick?
Perhaps.
She's got a boyfriend.
Dick has a
I've
boyfriend.
just turned the lights. I could hear
Dick
myself
does.
in the background and it was distracting me. Anyway,
fair enough.
hello.
Hello.
Hello. So,
Welcome
Hello,
to the
Gerald,
podcast.
Gerald.
would you like your would you would you like your name to be revealed, or would you like to stay private as Gerald?
No, I'll stay with Gerald.
Alright.
All right.
Right. It's you anyway, Gerald. Anyway,
Yeah, you look like a Gerald.
So,
anything you'd like to add to the?
Who decided the Jack Riley? What is that PFP? First of all,
kid with Down syndrome.
I know the live chat can't see it, but Riley, that PFP is dreadful.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna
I know.
download the image so then people can see. Give me a second.
Oh, here we go.
So,
It's really
Gerald, I think that we are at the part where we are doing a Q&A. Maybe, I think. Have you got any questions, perhaps?
No, don't think so actually. Oh, I've just found the message of the names of people.
Yeah.
Is that
we were talking about
Jaden?
our fat.
Don't say anyone's actual names.
No, I won't. So is that Jaden, the one that the how do I say this without revealing him? The sitting born
The
one.
fat one. Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, Jaden is the sitting bull one.
Yeah.
The big one. The big one.
Said BFG.
Yeah.
The big one. Jesus Christ.
So I think. You got any questions, Rose?
Right. Okay.
Cheers for the reveal.
The picture's gonna go on.
Who's not
Yeah.
Let's just blow that out.
The picture's now on of what Reese and Riley are on about. Oh, Gerald and oh my
Yeah,
god,
Jack.
bruv. Every time, literally yesterday
Herbert.
and today, I've been literally giving
Oh.
away names. Right. Right. I'm sorry, Gerald. Yeah, my fault.
Like as soon as the stream has
Reveal
ended,
one.
edit out the names, like blur.
Mate, it's just like
Yeah, we do
it's
that
like
when we add it to something.
it's just a figment. It's like just a figment of like what I always do, because obviously I talk to them in like outside of the podcast, and like when I'm like talking about them on the podcast, it just sort of slips out. You know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
So,
So
do you have anything to add to people at school? Anyone you have beef with particular or would like to diss?
Or does anyone that you
obviously,
just don't like, Jules?
obviously we can diss them privately because no one knows what their names are.
Yes.
Well, until
Um,
they watch enough of it
If you
and
can't think of
actually.
if you can't think of a name for them, just type their real name in the Discord, and they will make up a fake name for them.
Well, if we watch too many, well, sorry, if we make too many of these podcasts and we start talking about them more in detail, they'll probably slowly start to figure out that we're talking about them.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
Hold
that's
on.
future our problem.
Hold on. I'm about to send a thingy.
Oh yeah.
Can someone give me a thingy? Because a reply would be nice.
Yes, I have given you a reply.
Right. Oh yeah, Steve. Right, Steve from Minecraft. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Right. Everyone on this chat knows who Steve from Minecraft is, obviously. Yeah. Me and Steve are absolute G's. I can't lie. But still, we have this beef
We
with this
already
one
know
girl. We have this beef with this one girl called Sadie. Yeah. Sadie's absolute bitch. I actually can't lie. I think we were talking about her yesterday, weren't we? Me and you
Thank you.
before Riley left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we talked about
me and you were
Sadie.
talking about her. She
Yeah,
is just
we talked about
absolute.
Sadie.
Yeah, she's just absolute arsehole. I can't lie. Yeah, me and Steve. Yeah, Steve actually dated this bitch. And I sort of like, I sort of asked her
you.
out, and like she never gave me. No, I asked her out, and she was always like never she's never given me a clear answer. Shall I say?
Hold up. Hold up. You
And
ask.
also, yeah,
You ask.
and Landon
Can we
also
pause?
Landon also went out with her, so it wasn't just me and Steve. It was Landon as well. Yeah, what were you on about?
Right. Um, just quickly, could we pause that a second and take
Yep,
it back a step?
yeah.
You dated your mate's ex.
I didn't date her. I asked her out, and she was never
Yep.
giving me a proper response.
Okay, you tried to date your mate's ex.
Yes.
Probably not the
Fair enough,
best of
Ewan.
ideas to do.
Steve.
Well, also, Ethan dated my ex, which was I don't know what we're gonna call her, so I'm just gonna put her name in the chat.
It's a whole series of
Yeah.
people.
So yeah, so this Steve kid, he dated my ex, and it just goes on and on and on. Yeah. So me and Steve, like we have yeah. So right, so Steve has been dating Big Chungus over here. Yeah. I think they're like gone again, or Megamind. Megamind's actually a better. Megamind's a better name because everyone in the school knows what Megamind is. Yeah. So Megamind. I absolutely hate Megamind with a passion. Megamind, yeah.
Yeah, she's actually.
With
She
a passion,
dated me.
crazy.
She dated me for a weekend. And then she literally just broke up with me on the bank holiday Monday. Yeah. And then
Instead of a one night stand, 2 night stand.
exactly. And then
You know,
Megamind, yeah, Megamind went out and dated old Steve from Minecraft, yeah. Got with him for about about a month, yeah. And then Steve from Minecraft was had enough of her. And then they got together again this year. What is Steve from Minecraft doing over here? Like he can pull better than bloody Megamind over here. Like
I'm
honestly,
starting to notice a theme here that you seem to be dating the same people as him.
right, you know
Which is
earlier
a
on, you know yesterday, Reese, when you were talking to me and Steve, or just me actually. You were talking and you were saying about the fact that he follows me around and does everything that I do. That's kind of what he was doing.
Which is
It's literally what he's
in the
doing.
love life side.
Yeah, but in the love life as well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this guy must have like emotional attachment to his G or something.
Under his pet dog in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, because he's from Minecraft, isn't he? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Right, yeah. So Steve from Minecraft, yeah, am I being kicked off again? Oh my days. Right, okay. What is everyone else saying? Anyone else have some beef that they'd like to share?
No.
Let me think.
Well, a little bit, as you also mentioned, past
I've got
relationships.
someone in the chat.
Wait, who's monitoring the chat?
Oh,
I've come off it.
I hate him. He's so gay. He's actually so gay. Michael is so
Confirm as
gay.
well. Shall we?
Right, Ewan, that code name is probably too far.
What hoe is this one? What hoe is this one, guys?
Hold on. Okay, let's talk about.
Is this
hold on,
the?
Riley, let's talk about this person first, and then we can go on to.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if we can say that word on YouTube.
Right, which hoe is it?
Cancer home.
This is the guy.
my beef first. Talk about my beef
Riley,
first.
you
Right.
can't fucking say
I'm putting
that.
a name in Cancer home. Who said it? You put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Ewan, just to clear up. Ewan,
Wait, I see.
I'm asking what version of hoe we're talking about.
Okay, no. Well, she used to go to the school. He used to go to the school, but she left.
Okay, hang on.
Which one's your ex? I don't know which one's your ex is.
It's fine, it's fine. Let's talk about Riley's beef with this fella.
Oh, I honestly hate Michael, honestly. He's such a dickhead. He's so gay.
Yeah.
Let's call him Michael then.
Right, go on then, Riley. Let's hear your beef with Michael over here.
Not to mention he is like tiny as hell.
Okay.
Like, can't show you a picture of my desk, but like it's not even up to my waist. He is probably about the same size as that.
Well, when we talk about
Sorry about that. I've just muted him so you can have your word. Go on, Riley.
Reese was Gerald was talking. Yeah, I don't get why. No, I finished. But
let's get Riley's beef out the way.
Yeah, right, go on.
Okay, so I don't get this guy. He is just an absolute pain in the arse. He's just an arse for absolutely no reason. I think he should probably be our mascot for this podcast. He is probably perfect fit for this. He's an absolute arsehole. And just fits the name. I don't get why he's so picky to me. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I can say.
Well, it's kind of funny as you mentioned that guy, because it turns out he's actually gay, and you also mentioned him as being a pain in the arse. He probably does feel a pain in the arse.
Oh, oh no, not that tiny thing. You don't.
Alright, guys. Just a quick announcement. Jack has put in the chat that he has dinner and he will be gone for a few moments. So if you don't hear him, then that is why.
All right. Thank you for that, Gerald. And so because Jack mentions you know his love life and also having like how his best mate basically dated, this girl, the same girl that they both dated. Um, so I don't have beef, right? But basically, I used to date this girl, and of course, I'm not going to call her by a real name because that's just that would be very rude. So I'm going to call her an even ruder name. So I'm going to call her a hoe, right? And the reason why the reason
Not
why
sure we can say that. To
too bad.
Put her name in the
Jack
chat.
because
I think
I've
I know
already
her
put
name.
I've already put her name in the chat. And so this is like my first girlfriend, and I didn't actually realize this, but like I didn't actually like really take it in properly because at the time she was dating like many many people. Um, so I just thought like if a girl dates a lot of guys, then it's like it's a good thing because she must be really popular and stuff. That's how I saw it until I finally matured up until now, and so now I realise that she's just a hoe. She's just a slut.
Probably they're
And
from Japan.
like, oh, certain they might be from Chatham, I don't know, but like I don't know how to describe it. She's just like, yeah. I thought it was going good. That was until like it turns out that she was actually like it turns out she's actually cheating on me with my best mate at the time. So I'm not gonna say who his name is. So I'm just gonna call him Slim Jim. Um, and it's like, man, it's like that felt um I just felt like really bad. Or, I don't know how to else
I
to
really
explain
sorry.
it, but it's like
Oh,
it's
her.
like
Oh, yeah, she's
like
100% a hoe.
you dated like you had to like date my best mate like that sucks, man.
She's a midget as well.
I know. Probably kick her over, can't I?
Isn't she
With my
shorter than
second
you?
girlfriend. Yeah, she is. Surprisingly, with my second girlfriend, she wasn't
No,
actually too bad because she just realised, maybe we just better off as friends. So I just kind of accepted it. I was like, yeah, I understand that. We are probably better off as friends. So at least it wasn't too bad. Um,
yeah. Hate her. She looks so different now, though.
so
Actually.
not my second or first.
I'm talking about the hoe.
Right. I don't. I don't think she looks too different. I think she stayed the same since like year 7.
Yeah, no, I think she wears more makeup now because I saw her the other day. She looked way
Oh
different to
yeah.
how I remember.
Well, yeah. Oh, hello, Jack.
Not a
I
lot.
was just talking about my past relationships, how it kind of linked to yours. About you dated one girl and then you break up and then she starts dating your best mate and how terrible a feeling that feels. You can just watch later on in the stream after it's done. Um, well, okay, so like the first with the hoe it's because she goes to like random girls. So that's why she wears a lot more makeup.
Yeah, I haven't. I've
Well, I
seen
mean,
her
she's a
since
hoe,
she
isn't she?
left.
I know she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen her since she left after. So
and do you wanna? And also, I also want to mention. Can
Did
I
she
also
go to your
mention how
primary
much of a
school
hoe
then?
she was? She
Did she go
dated.
to your primary
yeah,
school?
Yeah, she dated.
Yeah.
She dated me and Gerald. That's just how much of a hoe she was. She was dating literally every boy
She
in the
dated
class.
Gerald. Damn.
Yeah, she
Didn't
dated
I get
Gerald.
any of this?
it weren't just us two, Riley. It was everyone,
Yeah,
pretty
But
much.
I think
she even cheated on Gerald. I think.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I just realised something. Gerald, I just want to apologise. I think that she might. I think that the hoe cheated on you to be with me, and then she cheated on me to be with someone else.
Damn, she
then.
But
cheated
I
with
can't
everyone.
remember. But I can't remember if there was someone in between us. So I hope not, because I feel really bad for that.
This hoe is an absolute
If it
hoe.
was,
I can't
Honestly,
lie.
He was a hog.
Honestly,
I was an
I
absolute.
don't understand. I don't understand why someone would cheat. Like, for example, you're in a married couple. You've spent
yeah,
all
true.
that money wedding, and you go and cheat and be with someone else. Like, what's the point?
Exactly.
If if you're just dating and you haven't got married yet, that's
It's,
still terrible. But
it's because people feel
not
bad
the
when
way.
they try. Sorry, Reed, Gerald. It's
Yes,
because
no.
people feel bad when they like when they want to change partners. So then they think it's better to do it behind their backs rather than tell them. That's why they do
It's
it.
just not though, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not. But people
Cowardly.
think it is.
Yeah.
And then
And
people
the
like
fact
that are
is,
fucked.
like, with like, with like both genders, with girls, if you catch them cheating, they start crying and stuff, trying to be the victim. And then if it's a guy, then they like, oh well, I still love you. It's like,
You and
well,
please
please.
don't lead me on to conversation. I could last that conversation for ages. It's probably best we don't go there.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like I don't think there's ever such thing as a completely perfect person in this time.
Yeah. People could be absolute geniuses.
Honestly, I think we've said all we can say right now. So I think we should say our goodbyes and
Okay, yeah.
wrap the live up.
Okay. Should I do this?
Yep.
Okay, I
Um,
welcomed everyone, so
Cool.
I'll end it. Thank you for joining us in the podcast. We'll hopefully see you again soon. Goodbye.